Man, I'll miss you, $2. Hey everyone, welcome back to Luigi's Mansion. Last time we, made it to Luigi's Mansion. Still looking for our brother.
Mario.
Don't know where he's at right now, but hey, we're getting rich in the process, getting ghosts. Met a weird old man living outside, and he seems legit. Now, we're unlocking the door. Ooh, money, 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 money. Don't open that door, but capture these ghost mice. Ooh, I stepped on it, but didn't. If you step on those, it'll hurt. I'm not about to demonstrate. But this door in particular, if you check the map, zoom in, there's no door there. There are going to be fake doors throughout the mansion. I will honestly just run by them, but if you're ever unsure of a door, check the map or see if there's a doormat beneath the door. So that one doesn't. This one does. Let's go in here. To the study. This room has a few things for us. First of all, knowledge attacking us. Can't escape it now. And a man. Where are you, books? I'm waiting for you. Is that it, actually? I think that was it. Speedy Spirit number 2. Having a nice sit. Or float. Float sit. And we have, if I can get it, our very first ruby. Those are the other money collectibles I talked about earlier. Again, I'll try to be getting all of them. I've gotten them all before, so it was recent at that too. So hey, maybe I will this time around. We'll see. All these books on the wall, we can actually read them. The Book of Pericles. I don't want to read that one right now. There's one in particular I want to find. We will get around. Egad's Guide to Ghosts. No. There's one in here. Darkness is their cheese. Will you read it? Yes. Ghost mice are drawn to darkness as real mice are drawn to cheese. In the dark, they shine gold with contentment. You must try to get close to one before the lights come back on. See Parmesan. So, excuse you. Let's look around a little bit. Oh my god, it's cheese! Don't show lactose intolerance. Catch that thing! So on top of Speedy Spirits, we have gold mice and our first emerald. I'll be showing off all the gold mice. Not all of them come from cheese, but I'll be, of course, showing when the cheese is there. There's only like a few cheeses, but we'll get them. More dollars. Someone's entire savings just in these books. Got all of them. Well, let's check the little light fixture. Oh, a little heart. How nice. I'll get to you in a second. This guy's name is Neville. If you look really, really closely, this is a detail I learned very recently. He's actually reading a book called, I think it's called, Mario's Story. And if you see, it's got Mario's face on it, and it looks very similar to the book Pinocchio from all the way back in 1940. And Mario's Story, that's actually the Japanese name for Paper Mario. I thought it was a really cool tidbit. I told the boy that bit of trivia when I was researching this game. I'm like, you want some Luigi's Mansion trivia? He's like, sure. And I told him that one. All right, that's enough of you. 100 HP. This is a big boy, even if he might not look like it. He's dropping pearls. The better we are at sucking, we get more pearls. And careful with the poison mushroom. That obviously is bad. It'll turn you tiny. Oh, I'm small enough, if you know what I mean. I think you do. And looks like we got a perfect run. Portrait ghosts, they drop small, medium, and large pearls. If you get 90 HP in that single suck, then you'll get 4, and 1 large pearl. As you can see there.
Oh, yeah.
I won't be going for every pearl because it's just, sometimes it's a skill issue. And, move on. I'm not going to read all the books right now because there are, as you can see, quite a few books. But I feel like, every once in a while, winding down from a video, we'll come back here and just read a little bit. For now, we have somewhere else to go. Of course, avoid all the mice. The ceiling. Another fake door. And let's get in here. Oh my god, bedroom. The master bedroom. And then here's Lydia. She can't be bothered. She's just... Honestly, I know how it is. Being caught up in your hair. I used to be so bad. I feel like worse about like... my parents would be so particular and it didn't look as good as it does now, I think. But it's, you know, still similar style. And when I was really young, I couldn't stand having my hair on my forehead, so it was buzz cuts for a while, and I just would like be so violent whenever it was just barely touching my forehead. Not violent, but definitely like passionate about getting it off of my forehead. I've always been a little particular about feeling hair on my head, but now I have an acquired taste for it. I got some pretty good hair. You ever seen me in real life? No. Anyway, ceiling fan gaming. Just want to cool off. I'm getting a little sweaty, as us gamers do. As us Luigis do. It's all the dollars. What I forgot to do, because EGAD also told us that, is check the ghost heart. Isn't my hair just gorgeous? Of course, I do spend a lot of time on it. I was so bored cooped up in that painting. Now I spend all my time in front of the mirror. It seems to scare people though, so everyone's coming up with roses. I don't know why she appears and disappears in the mirror. I didn't realize that. And of course there's Luigi. Kind of creepy how she appeared and disappeared. Anyway. Yeah, what can we do here? Actually, pictures here. What is that, Neville and Lydia as well? That's a crazy way of saying she's old. I won't look around too much, but another thing we can do is pull back curtains. And this one looks a little wavy. Let's see what that's about. Oh dear, such a draft! I'll give you a different draft. How about that? La 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 la. Oh, don't get dragged. I almost got dragged there. Don't get the mushroom. Perfect. Get away from the mushroom. You lose a lot of coins when you do that. Of course, coins, you know, they're everywhere and, you know, not worth very much, but still don't want to get hit. Hey, Toad. Not Mario. Not Mario. In the beta of this game, Lydia was originally just going to randomly turn around and look at you, and then that's how you would catch her. But no. Just need to get the draft in. What's up, Toad? Can I see him? No. We're too short. That's it for here. Now for the spookiest ghost of them all. The baby! Right here in this heart... Oh. Luigi really... Get back in there. In this heart drawer right here, there will always be a big heart to heal you. Of course, I don't need it right now, but if you ever do, always worth to check that. Hello, baby. Horsey, Rocky, Horsey. Okay. Blue bears. Don't, Luigi, don't do that. It's not ideal. Let's rock the horse. Hey, want to play with me? Oh, baby! Ball! I have good instincts. Ow! You gave me an owie! I just wanted to play with you. I hate grown-ups. Why do you have to be bigger than me? I've had enough. Small. Now grow smaller. Small, itsy, tiny little wee gaga goo goo ga. Nice T-pose. Now we're playing Earthbound. Just kidding. It's horrifying. My worst nightmare. This is Chauncey. You couldn't tell they're gonna be a bit more of a struggle than Neville and Lydia. Just gonna, you know, avoid the horses and oh my god, balls. Well, I'm just gonna do the same thing since you didn't learn. And we're gonna do our very best. This is really big and 45, not bad. This is an area boss ghost, so you cannot one cycle it, but you can get pretty damn close. Now we're just gonna do ring around the rosy. See, I'm playing with the kid. I'm not the worst babysitter. Please don't ever have me babysit. I just Anyway, more horses. They got treads going through it. Oh yeah, just stay in the middle for this one. He'll never go in the middle. And we got more balls. That's all I have to say about that. You gotta find the real ball that sticks around. It's this one. Bop! I'll get my vacuum. Oh, drag us around everywhere. No, not quite. You can two-cycle it, but it's really difficult. Usually, you know, three-cycle. And we're ring around the rosy, bouncing around. Yeah, okay. The horses are way faster now, but if you're me, you know, you never get hit by a horse. Oh! See? Yeah. More balls, please. Waiter, waiter! La 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 la. There's the ball. In the same spot again. And I think this kid's done. Good riddance. There we go. I did it! So, obviously you're not supposed to do this, but this little trick right here, I'm not gonna do it, but this is the key to beating the game in like 10, 15 minutes or so. Like, using glitches, you can work your way around the mansion and all that. I've never actually been able to do this. Old shiny. Oh! You can tell. Yeah, of course it's just a photograph. Baby. Anyway, we'll get out of here now.
Oh yeah.
Let's get our treasure. The nice little heart. Oh. Luigi. Luigi, can you hear me? Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I lost contact with you all of a sudden. I was a tad worried. You seem to be a bit tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? Why don't you come on back to the lab? When you vacuum a boss ghost, your Polterghost 3000 gets pretty much full to bursting. But, oh, I guess you showed that boss ghost who's boss. Yeah, I bullied a child. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Take a gander at this. This fine piece of work took nearly 20 years to develop. I call it the Ghost Portrificationizer. This machine lets us turn the ghosts you catch into paintings. Not only that, it works in reverse, too. How do we use it, you ask? Well, it's simple. Just plug that Polterghost 3000 into that slot and enjoy the ride, boy. Enjoying the ride. Ghosts are invisible. So we need to press them into visible forms. And presto, turn them into beautiful ghost portraits. Quite nice. Well, we managed to turn those ghosts back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi. Neville, Lydia, Chauncey. If you notice, they all have a gold framing. That is determined by how well you do in the boss fight. So, like, if you one-cycle them, or if you, win with most of your health remaining. I think it's like 90 health you have to have left, at least for the area bosses. And now we get to tally up our money. And a reminder that I'm missing $2. Story of my life. At this point, in terms of gems, not counting pearls, coins, whatever, you should have 1 emerald and 1 ruby in case you want to follow along and get all the treasure. And, you know, if you're around, 8 million G, not doing too bad. Now for the scariest, look at that thing. That's Luigi. Makes you think that maybe they wanted to model Mario in here. Anyway. I think, let's go back to the gallery. Here we already see Neville right over here. You can check him. And also, there are 3 different framings. There's the gold, silver, and bronze. And not just the frame changes, they also have different pictures. There's also like an extra like platinum frame or something in the 3DS remake. I will not be going over the 3DS remake in this. I just simply have never played it and I don't have it. I like this game. So that's where I'm at with that. Where's Lydia at? There's Lydia. On the other side. It's kind of cool. You see the brush strokes. It's nice. Can you check these actually? I've never checked these with the Game Boy before. No? Okay. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I'll go back to the lab. There's not much else to do besides go back to the mansion. I think I got done pretty quick with all of that, but I think we'll end off with a good book. Bye, Toad. Let's see, which one? The Book of Pericles. I'll read that later. I want to read Egad's book. Yeah, Egad's Guide to Ghosts. Dear readers, we've all had trouble with ghosts who aren't easily surprised, right? They have all sorts of ways to protect themselves from light. What would you do, bright folks, when in a fix with one of these stubborn ghouls? Well, sir, I'd first look for an opening, a way to catch them off guard and unsettle them. When a ghost is surprised and shows you its heart, that's your chance to catch a little bugger. I tell you, I've caught dozens of ghosts just like this. Kind of funny that they included Egad's book in here. Maybe Egad snuck it in here and for anyone who, just in case someone's going to go out into the spooky boo woods and just, well, good for us, Kind of reads like an ad more than anything. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this one. In the next one, we'll check out Area 2 of the mansion. Happy Halloween. See you then.